one goes out to all the lovers that are afraid to knock on that door of love and let love in. At some point in time, the two of you are gonna have to meet. So what are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? When love calls, you better answer. When love calls, you better answer, baby. Knock, knock. I'm here for you. Knock, knock. I'm here for you, baby. Hello, everyone. My name is Gerald. But for many of you subscribers, you know me as JB the Mentor. Now, JB the Mentor is the name of the channel. It's the name of the show. But my name is Gerald. And today's show will focus on 5 ways that you can embrace love again. So stay tuned. So before we get started, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And please hit that bell for future notifications so that when new shows are aired, you will be the first one to receive them. The first thing that you can do when we're talking about letting love back in is rule number 1. Never look for love. Never, never, ever, ever look for love. In fact, love waits on you, but it doesn't look for you. And what do I mean by wait for you? It waits for you to get off that boat of pity. It waits for you to get off that couch of self-doubt. It waits for you to see the reason why you are special, that you hold value for someone else. And when you begin to internalize those things, a kinetic message is sent out, a spiritual message is sent out, and it begins to take notice of you. It looks at you and it says, hey, to number, maybe 89, 200, say, look, he's doing it, she's doing it. And when you begin to internalize those actions, that behavior, it sends out a message kinetically, it sends a message out kinetically, and it sends a message out spiritually. And love then begins to pay close attention to who you are and what you're doing at that particular moment in your life. So another reason that you are reluctant to allow love back into your life is because you lack the proper communication skills to express who you are, what you are, and how you feel in a way that makes it sustainable for somebody to stay in a relationship with you. That there is an old adage that love has its own language of love, and that's true. So you have to begin from this point on to look at how you deal, how you communicate with people that you want to be intimate with. What were some of the things that drove people away from you? What were some of the things that you couldn't communicate when you were in those relationships? And when you begin to pinpoint those things, you will start to piece together, what does the language of love look like? What does it sound like? But not for everyone. But what does it sound like and look like for you? That is very important. So the communication piece is vital. And until you understand that love and communication is like a suit and a tie, there'd be very little that you can do with embracing love again. So this next tip is huge. when we're talking about allowing love to come back into your life. And it's simple. You have to work on you. And what do I mean by work on you? Work on you means that you accept all of your flaws. You accept all of the things that you at this point in your life have mastered. You understand that life is about loss and love, and that you can't have a meaningful relationship with anyone unless you encounter both. That you truly accept those things, and you are at a place of peace with those facts. And when those facts come together, that they make up a science. Hard work brings results, and results bring happiness. So that when you do the work that's necessary for you as an individual, love is somewhere sitting up in the sky in that love tower, overseeing everybody that wants to be in love, that's looking for love, that's thinking about love. And at the moment, that critical time that you decide that all of this work is going to be meaningful for you, love says, hey, look at that guy right there. Look at that lady right there. She's doing a wonderful job. She's happy. She finished school. She's helping others. She doesn't think about me coming into her life. She's just fixated and focused on who she or he is. I think I'm going to go down and knock on her door. Let her know that I have arrived. And that we can have a discussion now about her happiness and her future. That's what happens when you put the level of work into yourself. In order for you to embrace love again, you have to be willing to accept fear. Fear is a normal emotion in everybody. Anyone who has ever been in love, anybody who's ever wanted love, anybody who needs love. It's normal. But the key is that you have to conquer it. Is that you have to move, and you have to operate, and you have to execute without it constantly being in your way. That you have to figure out how to step over it and continue to move on. And yes, love can be disappointing. But if you go along with the self-fulfilling prophecy that it will be disappointing, then love will have no place for you. Because you believe that it doesn't have value. It doesn't have meaning. It doesn't have joy. So conquer fear, and the doors of happiness will open up for you. Now the last tip, in my opinion, to me is the most important. And I don't believe that it's talked about enough, if any. So this is the number one thing that you must focus on when you're thinking about embracing love and allowing love back into your life. We allow love in our lives for one or two reasons. One, because it feels so good. Two, that love brings value to your life. Now, let me just say this. If you're at a point in your life where you know you cannot bring value to someone's life, then don't knock on the door. If you hear a knock at the door, don't answer the door. Because love is an exchange of energy. And if you don't have the proper energy to give to someone, then this can be a devastating process. So remember that the fact that you want love is not enough. You have to be able to give love, and it has to be substantial. It has to be of value. Because that person that's waiting on the receiving end is looking to be uplifted, looking to be fulfilled, looking to be embraced. And if you don't have those ingredients to pass on, then everybody is wasting their time. And we don't want those kind of moments. So love is also in sync with value. Do you have that value? Do you understand that value? And do you recognize that LOVE on its own is never enough? That it's about discipline. That it's about being appreciative. That it's about understanding that all that you have to give someone is enormously special, but only if you make it special. So when you begin to add all that value to yourself, you can then begin to add that value to someone else. So remember, love always has value. I hope that you have enjoyed this message. I hope you will share this message. And remember, love is a fantastic feeling. But embrace it when you're ready. And understand that it has value. And are you willing to give value and pass along value as well as you're willing to receive it? As I always say, love yourself, love your community, be the change that you want to see. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell for future notifications. I am Gerald, and enjoy your journey.